beyond the market, can we get the government of Kenya, when they conceptualized this issue of selling our stake, which valuation methods did they employ? Who did they hire to do the valuation? When did they hire those people? Because listening to the proceedings in the previous appearances, I heard about KCB and a framework contract. But Chairman, I would want to see that framework contract because I've been listening so that I don't waste your time. And
Mheshimiwa, I think, yes, Treasury did make that, and as a committee, we have requested for that framework. So, and I'm sure as a member of Parliament, you will definitely have access to that once it's, so, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Chair. You know the reason I'm asking that, Chair? The day of the announcement of this deal, it came in wholesome. This is not how even transactions have been done previously. You come and bombard the market with information, and then immediately you're already announcing the price. So who determined that price? Who are these people who are hired to determine this price? That is something we have to interrogate. So there are various variations. That is what I'm trying to arrive at. In telcos, you can do EBITDA times, depends with how many times it is. But let me use the most simple manner and parameter of valuing a company as diversified as Safaricom PLC. Chairman, if you want, the easiest is price of earning ratio. It's called PE ratio. Safaricom, remember this financial year, they are having a blockbuster increment in profit. Chair. So, we are selling our cow just immediately when it is coming out of the woods. What do I mean about the woods? Conveniently, the market has been bearish, but Safaricom has even been more bearish for this reason. You are building a flat here. We have a company, let's say, called ABC Limited. You are building a flat which you're already collecting rent. And that rent, you used it to build another flat. So the person looking at the bottom line will see that all the money you made in your first flat is already building the second one. So there'll be no much profit. So our flat here is Ethiopia. We went to Ethiopia, Safaricom went to Ethiopia. Licenses alone, one license was 850 million USD. The other one was 150 million USD. You've already sunk 100 billion USD in Ethiopia on licenses alone. I have not talked about towers. They have done thousands of towers in Ethiopia. So that company, before it went to Ethiopia, because my main point is around valuation, in 2021, the share price was 45 shillings. And the market valuation of Safaricom PLC in 2021 was 1.8 trillion shillings. 2021. It has since invested in Ethiopia. Yes, it was bleeding, but the bleeding of cash in Ethiopia, according to Safaricom themselves, in the release of the last financial year, they are anticipating by next financial year, they are breaking even operationally. How convenient is this then, that we come just when Safaricom will start adding into the bottom line, and then, surprisingly, we want to sell our stake, but also basing it on the vagaries that Safaricom has gone through called markets. So in terms of PE ratio, Chair, Safaricom, the kind of profit they make this year, their PE ratio by March, because they close their books in March, will be around 16.1. PE ratio measures, if you rely on dividend payment and the company pays 100% of dividends, how long would it take you to recover your investment? In terms of Safaricom, the PE ratio by the closure of the financial year in March will be 16.1 years. Now, look at this, Chair. The peers, take for example Orange. Orange PE ratio is over 30. You take 30 years. Take any other globally. Just do your homework. But let me zero in into themselves. The guys who are buying us. Bharti Airtel is like 39. The guys who are buying us, the best their PE ratio has been is 40. The best. The recent one is negative because at the group level, they are making losses. So that's why they went for a celebration after leaving Kenya, because they knew, based on that parameter alone, they are buying us, they are actually getting us for free.